So it's a beautiful night here in the Coral Sea. This is probably the nicest area we've sailed through so far in terms of weather conditions. But it's helped that we're getting close to the full moon, so the light at night time is spectacular. I've got about 2 days to go to the Great Barrier Reef. I'm lying second at the moment, but closing down on the lead boat. See where we end up in Thursday Island. But for now, just enjoying pleasant sailing. The breeze is about to pick up again, but it's just enjoying the light, the sea, the firmament above, and life is good.
Yeah, that's another stressful situation. My chart plotter shows one fishing vessel on my course, but my backup AIS in the radio shows 3 of them. And Dan has reported there's many more of them. They're all Chinese fishermen, and no one is responding to VHF, and they doing the strange maneuvering, and there's no one to tell me how can I pass them by. So looks like a trouble. Chinese fishing vessel, this is sailing vessel BB of Cork. Do you copy? Over. I try to call them by the names, but they have names like GG9, F19/4, GG5. The Chinese vessels, they rarely answer the VHF, and sometimes if they do, they speak Chinese. They don't care about the English, or so. It's like they do this for purpose. They're just plowing the sea, catching everything that leaves and is eatable. Chinese fishing fleet. This is sailing vessel BB of Cork. My call is cutting through your fleet. Could you give me the procedure? Should I go by north or by the south? That's all I want to know. Over. No way they will answer. So they are about 6 miles on my bow. So within an hour we'll know we have a trouble or not. Hi folks, this is Jacob. A little bit update. It's Friday the 8th of August. My ear is good. I still have close up a little bit because I don't want to get this cold from the wind, because when I sit on my port usually the wind comes right to my ear, so I try to keep it warm. Today beautiful day after a beautiful sunrise. 2 days ago I had a situation. I nearly hit the fishing gear. They start coming up on my ass as a 1, 2, 3, and then there was 6 of them, and then there was like they were coming and going. So I didn't know to go north, pass them by the north or south. So I was trying to get up. I went a little bit to north, closer. They were coming, the new ones. So I said, okay. I remember the Dan sent the picture when he passed them by south. So I said, okay. I tack back. In the meantime, Eric came. So I explained him all the situations. I said, okay, there's plenty of them on the north, so I'm gonna check the south. He acknowledged everything, and he just went past north. And it's a pity, because he should tell me, oh Jacob, I see clear way on the north, but he kept this for himself. I got him for this. But thankfully then I met Adam, who came next when I was going south. So again I told him all the situation which I faced, and Adam, wonderful seaman, beautiful seamanship. I really admire his sailing ability, skills, and his attitude. So we analyzed the situation together. And you know, he checked from his side about the type of this fishing gear. So finally I managed to make the contact with the mothership, and all of a sudden this was the long line fishing boys, and the mothership was going and collecting them. I spoke to this guy. I don't know if he was Chinese or Mexican. I can't say. Adam said the ship was registered in the Mexican flag. He had no English, I had no Chinese, but by the temper of his voice, I assumed that there is not a big problem, and so we can cut through. But for the safety, me and Adam, we went passing this mother vessel by our port, which is we took the north passage, and then we are racing again. So finally I got my current that I was looking for quite long. So last 4 hours I made 6.1 knots, which is the absolute record in my whole voyage. So still managed to be ahead of Adam, not far. He is just on my back, but I really enjoy his company, and I don't mind. He could be in front of me or back of me. Is all right. And I'm closing distance to Eric, and my goal is just to pass him by, and everything looks like I should be able to do that. Other than that, all good. So beautiful day. Tomorrow another beautiful day. Little bit concerned before the barrier reef, because I might have 25 gusting 28 knots. So, and my concern is the waves. If they go up on the reefs, would they break? Would they step up? So, but again, fellowship over the competition. I contacted the guys on the lead and asked them if they pass that barrier to update us what the waves are doing, what kind of situation could we expect. So fair play to those guys, and looking forward to meet them again and have a pint. Stay safe.
My fresh water comes from a 20-litre container here and into the sink, and I've got seawater coming in through this tap here, which I use for washing up, and my water stores are in the forepeak. I've got them lashed up to the port side, which is the high side at the moment. I carry about 70 litres at the moment. I started off with about 110 litres at the beginning of the trip. So far we've had a good passage. we're about 11 days in. Should make mainland Australia in about another 7 days, and then I need to make the decision whether I stop at Thursday Island or move on further along the north coast to Darwin, and that will be dependent on weather and conditions at the time.
I just had a little accident. I got hit by the boom. I was standing in the cockpit, was just about to get my harness on after sunset, and got hit by the boom a bit. And yeah, trying to find out what to do there now. And obviously there's a cut in the skin, and I'm not sure if I have to sue it or I don't know. We will see. Before I touch the wound, I want to get my hand disinfected. So I wetted the cockpit a bit and got off this disinfection stuff here. Still get it from Galapagos. And yeah, can use that to disinfect my hands properly. It makes beautiful stains all over the cockpit. That's great. So I just got my hands disinfected, and I'm trying to stop bleeding with this thing here. So I was pressing this on for a couple of minutes. But apparently it's still bleeding. It's not a lot, I think, but yeah, I don't know. Not the best situation for sure, single-handed on a boat. Bloody shit. Could have been such a nice evening, and then that kind of shit happens. Really annoying. Hi, this is Christian from Argo. So I just had a call with the MSOS medical service. As you might know, we've got a medical kit from this company in the UK, and they provide a medical service which is unfortunately not available via WhatsApp. So I called them on the sat phone. And they connected me to a doctor, and I want to get some advice how to carry on with the wound, what kind of treatment I have to do. And yeah, the downside of the Iridium is that I can't get any emails out, and as it's all running on the same phone, so it's connected to my mobile phone, I can't use it at the same time. So along that I got the email out with the Starlink and with the pictures. Yeah, that's quite good. And yeah, now I'm waiting for a response from them. The basic things I want to know is what exactly to use for cleaning the wound, and I think after I stopped the bleeding, I made a picture, and I think it's not too big. That's about a few centimeters long, a cut a few centimeters long, but it's not so wide and probably not so deep that I have to sew it, or in my case, yeah, put some staples in it. Because that's a pretty hard thing to do on the moving boat, at a spot where I can't look. So, yeah, I hope I can avoid that. So I'm waiting for their response now. So far, I haven't got any response from the MSOS doctors, but I hope we will get that soon. So the first thing I did when I was coming down here. I've got this device here to measure my blood pressure, and I was feeling a bit dizzy. I didn't pass out, so it didn't knock me out. And I'm not like feeling unwell. Was feeling a bit dizzy. It's getting better now. How did all this happen? Just the boat rounded up, and I was going downwinds, and like in the same with the same setup that I have right now. I didn't change it all with the day, so quite a lot of sail area, but apparently when I was out in the cockpit and just getting the harness on because it was close to sunset, there was a gust hitting and the boat was going down a wave and just rounded up, and I don't know, I think I was just busy doing things and didn't pay attention well enough, so I just came up and just boom, hit me, and I think it was just the end of the boom. I was lucky, and I got slammed down in the cockpit a bit. I immediately felt that that was a serious hit. I was lucky that I didn't pass out. So, you see, it can happen anytime. The boat was going down the waves like crazy after that. I don't know why exactly. Now I'm on the same course, same setup, and we're sailing along quite nicely. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. So in this case, I was not well enough prepared. So otherwise it wouldn't have happened. I'm a bit angry on myself because of that, but I'm just lucky that it's not worse. So fingers crossed that everything will work out fine. I think it looks pretty bad, but I try to get some pressure on the wound, and then I'm going to take a short nap, and that's the plan for now. So, looks pretty bad. We'll do it for a few hours. Hello friends. So after a couple of hours of rest, I'm feeling not too bad. Got quite a good headache. But besides that, I think everything's okay. So there's no blood coming through the dressing, and I think we'll be fine. Try to get some more sleep, and just to rest a bit more.
Hola, estoy ya navegando, contando viento. Me he ido un poco para el sur porque no había manera de poder navegar, no tenía viento. Me he ido hacia el sur a buscar una baja que estaba entrando he ido justo a buscarla pero de resquillón, por encima, no entrar dentro. Y ya me la he encontrado al cabo diríamos, de mediodía más o menos. La verdad es que bien. Ahora estoy navegando a más de 5 nudos con viento del través, así que voy bien. Lo único que el barco va un poco incómodo, va un poco oscurado, o bastante oscurado, no sé si lo veis, pero bueno, al menos voy haciendo camino y voy avanzando un poco. Nada más que deciros que nada, que sigo por aquí. Me estaba atrapando la flota por detrás y la verdad es que no sabía ya qué hacer, pero mira, decidí jugármela con esto y a ver si me sale bien. Hasta pronto. Hola, soc la Pilar Passanau i estic participant en una regata que és la Mini Globe Race 580. És una embarcació molt petita, de 5 metres amb 80 centímetres, amb la intenció de fer la volta al món en solitari. Per poder fer una regata com aquesta, jo crec que el que es necessita és superació, coratge i resistència. No em considero una superdona, jo crec que qualsevol persona com jo té assequible fer un repte com aquest. Sempre que he navegat en solitari noto en mi una transformació personal, no? I al cap i a la fi és el que busco, millorar com a persona, a part de ser una millor navegant, evidentment.